Good morning, everyone. So I was out here feeding the ducks, messing with my plants and stuff, and I started to hear water coming out of the aquaponics system. You know, granted, I haven't really planted anything new, so I really haven't had time or the motivation to, mess with it. But water started, coming out of the holes on top. So I sort of rushed over here. I don't say panicked, but trying to figure out what's wrong with it. But you don't know what's wrong with it, except that water is coming out, the top. So all I did, well, first thing I did, I turned off the electricity to the pump, and then this thing right here comes off. See how it moves? So if I apply enough pressure while pushing it to the left, it comes off. And as soon as I did that, this big ice cream bean came out. See, it's all nasty, it's moldy. So, and then it's got algae growing on it or something like that. Anyways, well, this thing came out, oh, a branch, whatever. But I guess this thing was stuck in there. So I don't know how it got, in there. Because over here, I do have the ice cream bean tree. It's got a cool looking flowers. It's got some pods growing. But I'm guessing, what are the chances of it falling into one of these little holes? I don't think that's what happened. My guess is most likely my son. He's like 3.5 years old. He probably put it in there because I've caught him putting leaves from the ice cream bean in there. So that's my guess, but I didn't see him, so I have no proof it was him. But luckily I was out here when this happened, because if it would have been overnight, if it would have been when I wasn't here, who knows how long this would have been going on. And then I would have came back to an almost empty pond. So now the pump, really quick, the pump is right here. See, it's not that far submerged. So the reason I have it here is because in case anything bad happens, only half of the water from the pond will, I guess, spill. But if I had this pump in the deep end, that would be a different story. I would come back to dead fish for sure. So that's why I have it here. And luckily, I was here when this happened. And that's it. Just a heads up in case any of you have one, make sure nothing gets stuck in the system. Thanks, everyone.